Let's stop pretending. Men today aren't just lonely. They are actually breaking. And it's not even because they're weak. It is simply because the modern world has almost made it completely impossible to actually connect with somebody. We're living in a generation where the modern man is turning to AI girlfriends, digital companionship, and yes, even robots. And it's not because they want to, but it's truly because for the first time in history, women aren't choosing men, they're choosing options. And nobody is talking about this. This is the reality that nobody wants to talk about. The male loneliness epidemic is not only at an all-time high, but it is quite literally the silent crisis of our generation. And if we don't talk about it, men are going to continue to disappear into isolation, distraction, fantasy, and addiction. The first thing I want to talk about is how men aren't necessarily needed anymore, so they feel disposable. What I need you to understand is that for most of history, men were used for their strength, their protection, and their provision. But today, technology does most of that and the government does the rest. And it goes without saying that social media turned the dating market into a global marketplace where only the top 10% of men are getting all of the women. And the average man, he's cooked. What I've come to realize is that the modern man doesn't just feel lonely, he feels unnecessary, unwanted, and most of all, forgettable. And once a man realizes that he can be replaced by a cell phone, a follower count, and TikTok brain, he's probably just gonna shut down. And I feel like that's genuinely what is happening to a lot of men. They're just giving up. But let's dive a little bit more into dating because I feel like this is a subject that both men and women are simply avoiding because it is a tough talk to have. Men aren't dating less because they like women less. That's actually not the case at all. They're dating less because the modern man has never felt more invisible in his lifetime than in our generation. Most women have more options than they can even handle. And social media has given women attention without the connection. Whereas social media gives men connection without attention. Let's go with that. Most men are out here going months and sometimes even years without being touched, without being complimented, without being truly desired from a woman. Meanwhile, a woman could post a selfie on social media and get more validation in 30 minutes than a man can get in his entire lifetime. And this imbalance creates isolation, it creates anger, it creates emotional numbness to the point where men just actually don't care to pursue women anymore. We are actually on our way to a point in society where it is almost guaranteed to be better alone than it is to be with someone else. And in my personal opinion, that's just not how we as humans are created to be. Now, I seen a video the other day and honestly, my dogs, it was quite disturbing. I want to talk about why men are turning to AI companionship, and even robots. This right here is by far the darkest part of the loneliness epidemic. Men are starting to form actual bonds with AI girlfriends, virtual companionship, and even robots. And it's not really because they're weird per se, but it's just because they can't get women. And this is because the digital world started offering men something that they are not getting from the actual world. Things like consistency, appreciation, attention, and predictability from a woman. An AI girlfriend doesn't ghost you. She doesn't compare you to other men. She doesn't treat you like you're disposable. And what a lot of men that are starving for intimacy are realizing is that it's just easier to do that. Why go through the trouble of actually pursuing women when I can just go buy the perfect partner? But all in all, this idea itself should genuinely terrify us because the day where men feel that they no longer need actual women, I don't even want to talk about that. I don't even want to talk about the possibilities of what could happen the day the world feels that we don't need real women. Now, if you combine that with the fact that most men have zero friends, and it's a recipe for disaster. A lot of men are walking around with no friends, no mentors, no emotional outlets. For a lot of men, when their woman leaves them, they actually are losing their support system. Whereas women have communities. They bond easier. They come together One girl could say to another girl, girl, you pretty, I like your shoes, and boom, they best friends for eternity. Men have isolation. And this is why male loneliness is a lot more dangerous than female loneliness. Men spiral silently. They crash alone. And the saddest thing is that most men check out when nobody's around, when nobody's watching. But here's the real truth that the world wants to avoid talking about. The modern world has removed everything that used to give a man his identity. I'm talking brotherhood, clear roles, purpose, belonging, respect. It's all gone. It's all out the window. And this is a very dangerous thing because deep down, men don't fear being single. They fear being irrelevant. My camera died, so I went and made me a smoothie, but let's get right back into it. Now, the last thing I want to discuss is the fix to this problem, and it's not what you think. Because here's the solution to all my dogs. It all starts with you as an individual. The first thing I want you to do is create a mission, brother, because a man with purpose will never be truly alone. What you're going to realize is once you're on that purpose, once you're on your mission, you are going to start connecting with other people. You're going to find people. People will just drop into your life that will build you, that will make you a better person. Trust me, the aura that you spew out of your body, people can feel it and they will be attracted to you. They will magnate towards you. I still don't know if that's a word, but I'm going to keep using it. The second thing I want you to do, brother, is build a tribe. You need other men that push you further in life. You need people in your life that gives you energy. They give you more life. You need friendly competition. You need people that you can look up to and even look down upon, but not in a mean way or anything like that, but just in a competitive nature, brother. You need a tribe. You can't do this alone. Number 3 is, brother, I need you to stop chasing dopamine. I need you to put down your phone and go touch grass. Stop looking at X-rated content, brother. It is melting your brain. It is actually destroying you. And parasocial relationships are draining your soul. You are more concerned about the relationships of people you will never meet who do not know you than your own life. Get it together. The next thing you have to do, brother, is become undeniable. You have to become a great man. Once you build your body, your mind, your finances, and your discipline, trust me, brother, you will build up an aura that cannot be ignored. You will have energy coming out of your body that any woman, any man, anybody can see. You're gonna stop being invisible to the world. When you walk in the room, people will notice you, brother. If you are not in the gym, if you're not reading, learning, finding out new ways to make money each and every single day, my dog, you are wrong. Whatever it is you are doing right now with your life, you are wrong. I need you to drop it. I need you to go look in the mirror and figure out what it is you want in life, create a mission, and give yourself purpose. And I'm going to make a completely separate video on how a man goes about finding his purpose. But all in all, I can wrap up that entire video right now, but you better still watch it. All you're doing is throwing shit at the wall until something sticks. You don't really know what your purpose is, but you have a hobby. You have something that genuinely brings you energy and life. And whatever that is, brother, dive deeper into it. The better you become at that craft, trust me, you're going to find out very quickly if that's what you want to do or if it's something you're actually not that interested in, which will give you 2 paths, is dive deeper into it, become better, become a better content creator, become a better influencer, become a better, I don't know, whatever your career is, engineer, whatever the case may be, my dog. You're either going to dive deeper into it or you're going to quickly find out that this isn't for you and you need to go and figure out what is for you. Because at the end of the day, my dog, you can't control the dating world. You can't control society. And most of all, you cannot control a woman. But what you can control is the man that you are becoming and that you will become, because I'll see to it. And this alone will change everything for you, my dog. Stop falling in love with robots, brother. That is odd. That is very weird, but we are going to make another video on that. Trust me, it's a banger. I got it cooking up. Just know it's a banger and you better watch that one too. The male loneliness epidemic won't be fixed by women. It won't be fixed by social media, and it definitely won't be fixed by the government, because come here and listen closely. I'm sorry to tell you, brother, no one cares about you. The only way to fix this problem is for us as men to start rebuilding ourselves from the inside out. We have to become stronger, more disciplined, more financially literate, men, brother. That's it. That's really all it is, my dog. But I just want you to know, brother, that you're not alone and you're not broken. We're just living in a world where people stop valuing men. But at the end of the day, it is up to you. It is your job to become the kind of man that's undeniable, that can't be ignored. But if you felt this and you have been carrying this weight around quietly, I want you to understand something, brother. I want you to know that you are stronger than you think, and you matter a lot more than you know. And loneliness is not the end of the story. It's just the beginning of your journey. You're different, my dog. It's gonna be hard, but you can do it. I know you can. But that's all I got for you today. If any of this hit home, please make sure to hit that like button right along with it. Leave a comment down below letting me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. Subscribe to the channel and turn on that notification bell. You have absolutely no idea how much it helps the channel. And leave a like. You don't have to, but I greatly appreciate it. My name is Timothy. This is the Timothy Speaks YouTube channel, and I cannot wait to catch you in the next one. Peace.